Hey folks, I'm Gary from Nova Scotia Yak Fisher Outdoors, and I'm out filming another video today, but I thought I'd do a little identification video on one of the favorite edibles this time of year in the spring in Nova Scotia and many parts of Canada and northern states. The Ostrich Fern, or Fiddlehead. Just so lucky to have found a patch here, so I'm going to be gathering a few up for lunch today. But I wanted to show you what to look for. So if you happen to come across the patch, you'll be able to identify whether they're the right ones or not, and hopefully enjoy a good feed of some fresh Nova Scotia greens, or Ontario, New Brunswick. New Brunswick is famous for them, of course, but anyway, I hope you find it useful, so stay tuned and we'll get right to it. Okay, so here we have an ostrich fern that's ready to be picked. The main thing is the stems. You can see the nice U-shaped groove there. That's one real identifying aspect of them. You won't see that in anything else. And when they're quite close to the ground, you'll see that this has a little papery husk. It's quite wet today. If you come here, you see some that are just coming up. They come up in clumps, little crowns like this. There's more over here, and you can see the papery husks that come up around the fiddleheads. And also in seed form, where they get their name, you'll see right here is the ostrich tail, which is the seed pods that come up. But that's basically it. As far as picking them, make sure in each clump you leave some, so that you have healthy ones next time, or next year and years to come. This place is absolutely loaded with them, so I can take a few from here, a few from there, and we got more over here, so lots of them around. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to picking. So I've picked a few of these delicious morsels. How you cook them, I have, the first time I tried them steamed, and that leaves the tannins in, and didn't turn out very well, so I don't recommend that. But if you boil them for about 7 to 10 minutes, a little butter, salt and pepper, or maybe a little bit of lemon juice or a sprinkle of vinegar, you'll find them delicious. I also like boiling them for a little bit less, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and then sauteing them in a little butter. Good that way. When I get big patches, or the big patches that I know of that we harvest from a few times through the short season, we'll also blanch some for 2 to 3 minutes, and then dry them out, and then I vacuum seal them up, and I'll use them through the winter for a little bit of a treat when they're out of season. But they certainly are an enjoyable vegetable, quite similar to me as far as asparagus goes, which is also one of my favorite vegetables. So anyway, I gotta pick a few more for my lunch today, and then get on out of here. Here's another type of fern that's quite common. You can see it's flat on the inside, but it's not U-shaped. So that one's best not to eat. Now I see these on the internet. I occasionally see somebody eat these. They're covered with like a silk type material, and when they clean off, I guess they look similar, but again, they have the flat stem, rounded on one side, flat on the other, and they're not what we're looking for. So again, don't eat these silty ones. The ostrich fern has like a papery husk, not a silty light colored husk. There's some more of the silty ones coming up. Again, not what we're looking for. So as far as finding fiddleheads, you're often going to find them next to rivers, particularly rivers with floodplains. You'll find them in the flooded areas when the waters recede in the spring. Quite fertile soil. Along most rivers and streams, you're probably going to find ferns. I'll try to find a few maybe on my fishing today and show you what not to take. But look for fertile soil next to rivers, some shade. Going for a paddle down a river is a great way to find them. And yeah, so keep your eye out in the spring, or really any time of year. You can check for that U-shaped groove if you see some ferns growing, and if they happen to have that U-shape, or you see some of the ostrich tails, mark it, and then come back next time, and hopefully the following spring you'll be able to enjoy a fresh feed of fiddleheads, one of the absolute booms of spring. I just love them, so hope you get out and find some and enjoy them too. They can be quite expensive to find in the markets and buy in the markets, but if you can find your own patch, you're way ahead of the game. So until next time, I'm Gary from Nova Scotia Yak Fisher Outdoors. Get out there, do some fishing, maybe find some edibles, and if you're real lucky, find a nice patch of fiddleheads for a wonderful spring meal, maybe along with a trout, fresh, fried fresh on a stream or something. So anyway, take care all. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.